Okay. And we're back.
Okay, so Pavel is slightly wounded, so he should go and sleep.
So it went from wounded to slightly wounded.
Okay.
So he needs to go back to the hospital again.
Does he?
Yeah.
He might sleep it off, though.
I hope that he does sleep it off, but he might need to go to the hospital again.
Okay.
Good news is, I should probably turn down the volume. Let me alt-tab real quickly to turn down the volume.
Okay.
Because that was very loud. I think that should be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, how is everybody? Katja is now very hungry, and so is Bruno, and we only have one thing of canned food.
What I suggest we do is, since they have 2 days of being very hungry, you have someone set up the trap.
Oh, that's right. Who can do that?
Marin can do that, and also have Katja sleep.
Alright, Katja.
And then have someone put more fuel on the fire, which Bruno can do.
Yes.
Fertilizer, yeah.
Fertilizer.
We have so much fertilizer.
Yeah, that's good.
Have him keep putting stuff in. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see how quickly that went down?
Gosh, yeah.
So have Marin go to the workshop to make the thing that we want to make.
That's right. We can do it now.
I mean, it's not going to be very helpful right now, but like, if we get to a point where we have a lot of stuff again, it might be really helpful, you know? And now the nothing to the right of us. That, yeah.
And that goes... Where is that?
Anywhere, pretty much. Just on the...
Okay.
It can go there, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to put it next to the... That's the first thing, right?
Yeah, that's the water. The water's there, the moonshine's there, and that's going to be there now.
Okay. Will it fit here? It doesn't really look like it. This is fine, then.
Yeah. Have him run to it.
Go.
Hopefully it won't take very long, so I also want to see about making another mousetrap.
That would be good.
Oh boy. So, I've heard that you're a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie, right?
Yes. Yes, I am.
What do you think of ukulele?
I am so happy. That is the best thing that we are ever going to get, because...
Yeah, I haven't heard you talk about it much on Twitter, so I was wondering what you thought of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. I'm so glad.
Like, I was on Twitter and someone said, it looks like this... No, wait. I was on Twitter and someone said, ukulele looks a lot like Banjo-Kazooie. And I'm like...
That's exactly the point. It's like, please rip off Banjo-Kazooie. Just take as much from it as you can, because you made it in the first place.
Yeah.
It
looks like a really great spiritual successor.
I'm so glad, because, like...
The only complaint some people have is that the models don't look as, like, detailed as Banjo-Kazooie were. Banjo and Kazooie, like...
Yeah, I mean, for one, like, it's only just getting started.
Yeah.
So, like, with the ridiculous amount of money that they're getting, like, I'm sure it'll look pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, what I expect is that they were, like, planning to do the whole game and doing, like, a certain bunch of stuff, and they're like, we're probably going to get this far, but then it just shot up and kept going. They're like, okay, we need to make more goals.
It's, I'm so excited to play that.
Okay, so for the trap we need more gears and more components.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably the next thing we want to make.
Let's check how much fuel we have.
How much fuel? We have 3 fuel. That's
okay.
Not just a ton.
Switch to the wood making fuel.
Wood fuel.
Make 5.
Wait, how much do we need?
How much do we need for the trap?
Yeah,
Check.
do we need...
Okay, make 6
We need
then.
4. Okay, cool.
Because, trust me when I say we're going to be, like, running through this like crazy.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really hoping that we get food from the trap thing soon.
Yeah.
I really wish we were able to put it up yesterday.
Yeah, that was... I don't understand. Is it possible for, like, something to take the stuff from the trap and, like, not get caught? Because that's the only thing that I could guess would have happened.
Honestly, this war of mine updated, and honestly, that might have happened.
Oh. Dang. Okay, Katja's still not doing too great, but... I was hoping she would have felt better after helping these people, but...
I guess it was just tough on her, too, realizing that these people were in danger.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, everyone else was like, oh, it's a good thing Katja's going out, but then Katja was the one that was out and was protecting them.
Yeah, that's true.
Even he's sad.
I don't think he's... Like, he's been constantly sad.
Yeah.
Like, when she helped him, when she helped the family, he went from depressed to just sad.
That's very good.
That's better.
It could have gone a lot more worse.
Okay. What is there to do right now?
We might be able to make moonshine.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can make... I don't remember what that consists
If
of.
not, then we should probably make more water.
Yeah, that's true. Do that first.
I don't know if we have any filters, though.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. Check this.
And we also need filters for that.
What does this take?
4 sugar, 4 water to have a moonshine.
We have no sugar. We traded it all away.
Yep.
Dang. What about this thing?
I think that also requires a, let's see. It just requires...
a filter fuel and a moonshine.
Yeah. That's not that bad. And it's a lot better, like...
Yeah.
It gives... Oh, and it gives us 2...
Hmm?
It gives us 2 pure alcohols.
Oh, cool. That's good. Okay.
That's worth it.
That's definitely a really good thing. We really want to find sugar. That's our thing.
Yeah, for when someone comes to trade.
Alright, so at this point, all that's left to do today is get some filters going for water.
Yeah, but we don't have anything to make them. We have that, but we need it for something else.
We need it for... wait. Yeah. Dang, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
So is there nothing left to do today, really?
Not really. I feel so bad for Pavel.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining he's like crying to himself in his sleep.
Probably. Gosh.
So many mistakes were made.
I know what we should do. Let's put fuel here for the night.
We're always going to need fuel.
Okay. There was no trader or anything even today.
Yeah, he's probably going to come in the next day or 2.
Hopefully.
Because, I mean, they're very hungry today, but this is their first day of being very hungry, so they should be good for another day.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I forgot to check the radio. I don't think there's time. Yeah, oh well.
Worst case scenario, we're going to have to start breaking down stuff in the house, like the sofas and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So we saw how trying to fight went.
What?
We saw how trying to fight went for our buddy last time.
He's still slightly wounded, so I'm not going to send him anywhere dangerous.
So, where are we going to go, and who are you going to send?
I could just send Pavel back to the hospital and get him fully patched up. There's probably, like... I can probably find the components I was missing, at least.
Yeah, problem is that there's no known thing for when the food comes. Like, there's no time limit for the food to appear.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to lay out all the facts we got. 2 people are very hungry. Tomorrow they're going to still be very hungry, but that's going to be their last day of being very hungry before they're starving. Pavel is slightly wounded and probably needs attention before it gets worse, which it might if we get raided.
Yeah.
If we go to take stuff from someone, then if it's someone that's hostile, there's a chance of someone else getting wounded as well. If it's someone that's peaceful, all of the group's morale will go down, and Koch will be hit the worst from it.
Yeah.
Those are the facts.
I really don't want to raid the quiet house. And I can't... I'm not going to send Pavel somewhere dangerous when he's still slightly wounded. And I think that pretty much just leaves us with the hospital.
Yeah, I mean, there's the construction site, and, like, depending on what it's like when you go there, it could go in 2 ways. But there's still a chance of someone getting severely hurt, especially since they're snipers.
Yeah. What was this place?
We've never been there, actually.
Yeah, we haven't.
An elderly couple and their son, but they fled. Oh, they fled.
Yeah.
Shady, well-armed individuals. Okay, so now there's different people there, I guess.
Is the very first place that we visited, like, gone? Or wait, was it this?
It was that.
Okay. So I remembered some stuff, like the brothel isn't even listed.
Yeah.
It's not just, like, grayed out like these other places.
Yeah. I think everything that's gone is the stuff that's been wrecked by the war now.
Okay.
So I guess the brothel just doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. And these places, like, still exist, but they're not accessible?
Yeah, they're, like, in the middle of the fighting.
Okay. Hospital's the only option right now. And everyone is sleeping in a bed.
So you're gonna have Pavel go back to the hospital and get himself healed again?
Should I take this again in case there's something to trade for?
Yeah, might as well. You're not gonna need anything else, though.
Yeah. Okay.
What is that?
I don't know.
And there's, like, no description.
I wonder if there's supposed to be a description and, like, it's a new thing and they just don't have that working, or I don't know. Oh well.
Well, let's get him patched up. God, the fact that he was wounded before, like, now that he's just slightly wounded, that's still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how he looked when he got to the hospital.
Yeah, the people were very concerned about it. Is it fine to make him run?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello. Don't do anything stupid. I will not.
They're still in shock from the shelling.
Yeah.
You don't seem to need my help.
I'm okay. I guess slightly. I guess there are too many people who are too worse off.
That place is locked.
It's locked?
Yeah, we've been there before and it was locked. And they might think of it as you trying to steal.
Okay. Possibly. Well, in that case, looks like everything this way is...
Everything. Like, God, the shelling really messed up the hospital.
I was supposed to bring a shovel, dang it.
Oh, right.
I
don't even think we had the materials to make a shovel, though.
I think we have a shovel.
You might just want to run everywhere, just double click everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just see if there's anything. They don't let us go back there, right? Let's see what you have. Yeah, let's trade. You have...
He has a shovel.
You have a shovel, but we have a shovel. You need to make an extraordinary donation.
We need 4 sugar. That's only 2.
Yeah, but that's something.
I don't think it'd be worth it if we can't make actual stuff from it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, if we find... There's a good chance we might find just 2 more sugar somewhere else.
And all the doctors are suffering just because they're like, we need to help these people, but they're not able to.
Hey.
See?
Will you help me? No, you probably won't. What about you?
See?
Okay, yeah. They need to save their stuff for people who are worse off than me, so I'm just gonna have to sleep off the injuries that are left.
Is that person missing his arm?
He is missing his arm. Wow.
This shelling really messed up everything.
Where should I head?
Probably just to the right.
Okay.
Just be sure to run everywhere, because Pavel can't walk with anything.
Okay, I'm gonna see how long getting through that would take, and maybe it might be worth it. If that's like, if we can make that all we do for the night.
Oh, there he goes.
Yep, you can make it up there.
I think it may take like an hour or 2, but like, we have enough time.
Yeah, we just dig through with hands. There's not a lot to do here, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, actually, I think this is going to take shorter than 2 hours. I don't know, it looks like it's going pretty well. So, are you going to be taking part in the Pokemon tournament at Akon?
I am. I haven't decided if I want to do easy or hard.
Oh, right, the 2 different things.
Yeah.
What's the difference again?
Easy is teams of 3 and no EV/IV training, and hard is teams of 6 fully EV/IV trained.
I'm going hard.
I know you will, because you've got like you've put so much into your teams,
yeah.
But I've never EV or IV trained my teams at all. Like, I try to sort of make as good a team as I can without that, but I'm just worried if I go into hard mode, I won't be able to beat the gym leaders. I'm not really concerned about winning in the tournament part, I just want to beat the gym leaders.
I'm not all that concerned about the gym leaders, because I think they're doing monotypes.
That's true. See, that's the reason I'm a little unsure, because with the monotype, I'll probably be okay, but...
See, what I'm worried about is the actual tournament itself. Like, the gym leaders, I'm not that worried about. Like, the team that I have is pretty good. Like, I've been practicing with it on Pokemon Showdown.
Oh, yeah.
And it's turning out really, really good.
That's good.
And, like, people have been... Okay, so for, the things that aren't allowed, oh my god.
Ooh.
That's perfect.
That's good. Should we trade this to them, or should we keep it for ourselves?
I think... Oh, man, I don't know. I really don't know, because, like, let's give them some medicine.
Okay.
Like, let's give them one of the medicines. Because we need the bandage if things get worse.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, so yeah, let's trade them the medicine to try and help. But, yeah. Like, for the Akon roll thing, to my understanding, there's pretty much no legendaries, but the legendaries that are allowed are like Pokemon like Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres.
Oh, really?
Like those types of Pokemon.
Would we be able to get through that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, there's not much else.
Second floor.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, he's right there.
Right here-ish. Okay.
So, like, it's gonna be Pokemon like that, and that's what I'm worried about. Because, like, I can deal with some Pokemon, but, like, legendaries are always a problem with me.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting to do too well in the tournament. I want to beat the gym leaders is the main thing I want to do. And I'll just do however good I do in the tournament.
See, now I'm hoping if I go into the tournament and if Duck goes into the tournament, we face each other in the finals, but the chances of that happening...
That would be awesome.
If that ever happened and ever got to that point, everyone needs to start recording. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Just please.
Okay.
So just one medicine.
Let's see how much.
They won't need that?
Wait.
So, are you going to donate to the hospital, or are you going to make an even trade?
Is there much for, like...
I think we should get the wood and the components.
Okay, that's a good idea. Huh? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh.
Well... Try putting in a component.
Would it be...
I don't think it's worth that. I think we should get rid of the wood and then just put in the rest of the components.
Okay.
Okay, take away that one. And it's an honest exchange.
Okay, because I'm wondering, Pavel's still sad, and I'm wondering if a donation would make him feel better.
Maybe. I have no idea.
So I was wondering if how many components do we need for whatever we were doing next? I feel like we only need like one.
Let's just go with 4 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we need wood?
No, not really.
We didn't? Okay.
Like, I think we'll be fine with wood. If worst comes to worst, we can break the chair in the kitchen.
That's true. Okay. That seems good.
Okay. Now I can leave.
Alright, that was it.
But, yeah, I'm worried about Pokemon like Terrakion and their forms, you know?
Oh, they're...
Yeah, the Swords of Justice or whatever they are.
Okay.
I'm worried about fighting them. Like... I can deal with most Pokemon, but I've always been really, really bad with them. But I'm so ready for this because, like, I've been using the team that I've been using on Pokemon Showdown, and it's been beating legendaries that it's, like, complete bullshit. Like, they have... I have to go into Ubers or OU or something like that. I think it's Ubers mostly. But they have Kyogre and Groudon.
Oh, gosh.
And, of course... If they have those two, they have to have their primal forms, since those don't count as a mega evolution.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then, he is sitting there for a while.
What's going on? Did it... Oh, okay. All good.
That was calm, okay. And so I've been fighting those. I've been fighting an Arceus. I've been fighting Darkrai. Like,
oh, yeah.
That's pretty much the team that ends up happening, and then there's, like, one Mega. And, like, the team that I'm using doesn't even have a Mega in it.
Oh, that's...
So, like, that's why I'm, like... I feel like I have a good chance.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, because I have, like, a cool team I have in mind, and it's, like... I don't know. I just can't. I want to try hard mode, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a good enough team for it. I love my Omega Ruby team. It's all Megas, so I can just at any point Mega Evolve whichever one seems necessary, which I think is cool. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be strong enough because I have a bit of time. I could like maybe EV train up a team. But I don't have enough time to get it like fully IV trained.
Yeah, you won't have enough time for an IV train, but you'd have enough time for EV.
So...
And the IVs only do, like, 30-some points. And it's really tough to get all 6. And, like, the thing you have to remember is that this isn't like the Pokemon tournament. Like, it's not like the Pokemon World Championships that's in, like, New York or whatever. This is just, like, A-Con. This is, like, just a fan thing that's happening.
Yeah, I'm not sure how intense the hard mode gym leaders are going to be.
I don't know either. I don't know how intense. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about the people at the tournament.
Yeah, everyone there is going to be...
Like, that's the thing, because it's like, God. What was I gonna say? I just don't know what to think, because, the thing is that it is just a fan thing at a con, right? But then, the other thing is that, like, you don't know how many people are going to be taking it super seriously, like how big these guys are going to be.
See, I'm sure there are going to be a ton of, in the tournament there'll be a ton of people who just have, like, the best team they could possibly put together.
Yeah, the best team they could put together versus, like, a completely IV trained team, you know?
Yeah. But as far as the gym leaders, I just don't know if hard mode is, like, I feel like they would want to have hard mode be something that's, like, going to be a challenge to the super hardcore people who are going to this tournament. And then they also just have easy mode for people who want to do this for fun but aren't, like, super intense. Yeah. And I'm, like, kind of in between those, which is, I just don't know which one I'm gonna go for.
Yeah, see, the thing is that I'm not sure that it's like that.
Food!
Oh, God, that was quick.
Oh my god. Okay, Pavel, go sleep.
And then have Marin go up there.
He's not wounded.
Oh, sweet.
That's good. He's good. Okay.
So have Marin go up there.
Marin. Everyone's very hungry. But who were the two people that were...
Bruno...
It was Bruno and Katja, right?
Yeah, I believe so. But we also need to make water.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, as I was saying, I don't think that it's, like, quite what you're saying, because, like, it's not an official thing, you know? So I don't think it's going to be, like, a super, super challenge thing. I feel like it's going to be more like, the best teams people could, like, pull together. Like, it's not going to be all 6 IV gym leaders or anything like that. It's going to be, like...
That's what it said. But, I don't know who's putting this on, because, like, just from the kinds of people who would go to A-Con, I'm sure they could there would be enough people to have a gym leader for each one, so I don't know how they organized this.
That's true.
So, I feel like it could very easily be, like, people with, like, the kinds of people who would want to organize this are probably the kinds of people who would have really good teams, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder how they picked...
Oh yeah, we still don't have the gears for this.
Okay. But... Okay, let's make a filter.
Alright.
That uses up 4, I believe. 3. Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
And then we can throw that into the water. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm hoping that it turns out, like, good and, like, I'm able to get to the tournament.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping Duck can get to the tournament as well, and then we just fight it out at some point. Like, that's hoping for a lot right there, but I'm just excited to be able to be like, I made it this far, I can say I'm a Pokemon Master.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be like, so this is for the Pokemon Championship, and I want to be like, no, I'm the Pokemon Master.